Alright guys, happy Saturday. Roll the window up here so you guys don't get any wind noise. Let's see, it's 9:40. Actually slept in a little bit today. Was just tired. It's it says 63. I know it's warmer than that out there right now, but it's supposed to be close to 90 today. But anyway, heading over to my brother's house to work on his truck. Turn this around. There we go. Sorry for the shaky cam there, but I think you got, yeah, that'll work. Worked in my garage for just a little bit yesterday, but all I did was cut off my old axle brackets off my axle, or my airbag brackets off my axle. So nothing really exciting going on there. I only had a little bit to work on it, so I went out there and knocked that out. So that's done. I can get my shocks all mounted up now. I got everything out of the way for that. That was one last thing I had to do. So those are out of the way. I can fabricate my shock mounts now. I also got my bump stops in the mail, and so I figured out a way to mount those that I think is going to work pretty slick. See, what else did I do? That's about it. I'm officially on vacation for a week. That's pretty sweet. Today's Saturday. I don't have to be back to work till let's see, a week from Monday. So that's good news. I'm gonna head out of town for just a couple days, and then with the family, and then other than that, gonna tinker around the house, work on the truck. Get ready. We got another trip we got to do towards the end of the year, or towards the beginning of May. We got another trip coming up, so we got to go do that. But police are here. Maybe one of their kids is playing baseball. Baseball games started, so they're out. The kids are out there playing baseball. My daughter decided she didn't want to play softball this year. She wanted to just do indoor soccer, which is fine. You know, she's learned commitment to a team. You got to commit to one, and she committed to that team, and she wants to finish it out. So, got no problem with that. I always played baseball, so it was always my favorite sport. So I admit I'm a little bummed out that I don't get to watch her play softball, but she said she might go back to it next year. But I like the fact that I could go watch her play soccer every single weekend. If she played softball, I'd probably miss a couple games here and there because they play during the week also, and I'm at work. But anyway, I think I'm kind of rambling here. There's a yard sale up there, but I'm going to resist. I like going to yard sales. Find good deals on tools and stuff like that. That's what is with all these people on the road today. Anyway, I got a cup of coffee to take with me, so I'm gonna cruise over there and get some work done on his truck. Gonna try and tack in his axle and tack in his uprights for his notch kit to see how far we could get on that today. I think we'll be able to get quite a ways with the two of us working. I brought the welder over. Remembered my helmet, my gloves this time. Last time I forgot those, so got that stuff. But I'm gonna try and convince him to go ahead and use the camera a little bit. But anyway, so we're almost there. I'll turn the camera back on when we're actually getting some work done, and we'll see you guys then. So I hope everybody's having a good weekend so far. We'll talk to you in a bit. I guess this isn't a movie picture.
A motion picture?
A motion picture.
Is that what they call it in the old days?
Damn it.
Play me off, Johnny. So
I can't talk right now. All right, take two.
now we figured out our line for the axle, so now we're just transferring it from the bed to the frame, so we know where to put our axle. We mocked it up, put the bed on, obviously, and the fender to figure out where the axle's going to go, because the axle does not go right in the middle of the fender, obviously.
Yeah, because it's Chevy fenders are weird.
Awesome looking. So I'm trying not to kill myself.
Yeah. It's a good thing OSHA's not here.
Yeah. It's a good thing I don't weigh as much as Steve does.
Yeah. Everybody says that till I need a refrigerator moved. You know, you're gonna actually have to hold the camera next time.
I don't have enough hands.
Yeah, you do. You can do it. You can do it while I'm working.
I'm working here.
Yeah, I can tell. I'm leaving the camera on in case you fall.
Hold my beer.
No, we haven't even started that yet.
Did you bring any, by the way?
Why would I bring beer to your garage?
A rough night last night. I drank it all. All right.
I'm here helping you. Store's not far away. All right, so we did this. We're gonna move the bed. We're gonna get the axle lined up with our new lines that we have, because this put it in the center of the fender. And then we're gonna try and get his drive shaft angle right, and we're gonna try and tack in the 4-link today. That's the goal, right?
It's good to have a plan.
Yes. All right, here we go.
All right, so Steve took off and he left his camera here. We're getting it mocked up for the 4-link. Got this guy ready to go, except we found out we got a problem. This thing it's gonna mount to the frame right about here. That's too close to that, the mount for the running board, so we're gonna have to build a bracket and move this thing to the inside of the frame. Have a bracket go from the bottom of the frame to the mount for the 4-link, so that shouldn't be too bad. But in order to do that, we're gonna have to cut some of this cross member out right there. Cut this thing off without hitting the frame. We'll have to do both sides, but it shouldn't be too bad. And also have to take these spring perches off of the axle. So I got a little bit of work. Should take me a little bit, but keep me busy for a little while. So there we go. All right, so I got those things cut. Obviously I need to do some grinding because I didn't want to cut the axle tube. But we got both of those cut off. I also got this little guy cut off, cut somewhat straight enough for us. And didn't cut the frame, so now we got those two cut. I'm gonna go over to Katie's soccer game. I'm gonna come back here, have a barbecue tonight, get back to work. So just a little progress report. Anyways, see ya.
All right, guys, we're back at Andy's house. Evidently, he hijacked my camera, so I'll look through that stuff before I post it.
You're lucky this is all you've got posted on there.
So we got the top mounts tacked in place. He's doing a triangulated 4-link, which if I had to do it over again on my truck, I would run a triangulated as well. We had to trim, or not we, he had to trim some of his cross member there. Yep, get both our fat fingers in that. So next up, we're gonna work on the lower links. We're gonna make a bracket. Yeah, show them where it's gonna end up going. It's gonna end up going out like that. So what we're gonna do is, we're gonna cut a piece of this tubing. So this will come out. We'll run 2 triangle pieces up like this on both sides that go up to the frame. Then we'll run a cap on it. We'll cut this at the angle, we'll run a cap down. We'll have a really nice looking bracket there. We will also box the frame where these top mounts locate. We may have to clearance this frame just a touch right there, but I honestly don't know, because this may be as far down as your axle goes. Once we put the notch in it, your axle may not go much further down than that.
I wouldn't want it to.
So we might be good. Anyway, we have some progress. For any of you guys that have done this before, you probably know that we spent half our day getting the axle where it needs to be. So we also, his joints, or I call it, they're not Heim joints, but anyway, the threaded bungs, these are right in the middle. So we have the maximum amount of adjustment either way. We're not going to finish welding any of this stuff until we get the motor in and the transmission in to make sure that everything lines up properly. Then we'll finish welding everything. come over one day and we'll just do that all day long probably. But we will, before I leave tonight, we're gonna finish welding his these boxing plates. So next time I come over, we can put his uprights and his C-notch in, or not C-notch, deep notch, I guess you call it. But anyway, is dinner ready?
Yes.
All right.
Let's eat.
Dinner's ready. We're gonna go eat. We'll be back.
Almost there.
All right, guys. At the end of the night, after getting something on, figuring out we had to move 2 other things and getting those done, and moving 3 other things, we got her set up. The axle is exactly where it wants to be, or needs to be, as far as all of our measurements. We have a lot of adjustment through the bars. We have these. Those are just tacked in. We're gonna fix those up quite a bit. And yep. Almost caught the Dirtball wife.
She wanted no part of that. She disappeared quickly.
She takes after Mrs. In Debt for Kids. Anyway, these will be better when we're done. We're gonna gusset them and then cover them. It'll be a nice little bracket that's sticking out there. We have all of our
Make it look pretty.
Zerk fittings sticking up and or sticking down as we need to. And yeah, that's about it. We welded in the boxing plates. He has to extend the boxing plates back a little bit for the uprights in the notch. There's Katie.
We miscalculated.
All right, close the door. Are you coming out here?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, yeah, we're about done here. I think it's getting late. Yeah, 9:46. It's about time to go home. Chevaholic was here. Looks like Chevaholic was here. There's a Chevy here, a Chevy there, a Chevy there, and a PBR. So anyway, we're about done for tonight. I'm gonna head back to my house. Maybe be out in the garage working on my truck tomorrow. I don't know. I missed a NASCAR race tonight, so might watch it tomorrow. Recorded it, and then we have the Z-Max 4-wide race. Yeah, I'm not cutting that piece of metal up. I'm gonna hang that on my wall, I think. Anyway, so I'm gonna get my tools, head back to my house, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. So that's it for the field trip to the Dirtball garage. I think he recorded some all on his own, so maybe he'll start his own channel.
I need a fancy camera like you got.
You don't need a fancy camera. I use just a regular camera. Kitty. I used a regular camera for my first 100 videos. You'll be fine.
We'll see.
Yeah. Everybody will tell you need to do it.
Yeah, peer pressure is the best pressure.
That's what I say. Anyway, all right, guys. We're out of here.
Good night.
Say bye.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye. All right, guys. Be good. We'll see you later on.